From watching the northern lights to relaxing in a warm geothermal pool, Iceland shows the amazing power of nature everywhere you look. This country has its own special charm that makes it a great vacation spot. It has a fascinating history: volcanoes, glaciers, waterfalls, and beautiful black sand beaches. If you're thinking of visiting Iceland and want to know the best places to go, you're in the right place. In this video, we've put together the famous spots and some secret treasures of Iceland. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. 1. Snæfellsjökull. Snæ means snow, fells means a mountain, and jökull means glacier. This place has a volcano topped by a glacier and is 700,000 years old. Snæfellsjökull National Park is free to enter, and it's the only park that goes from the seacoast to the top of the mountains. When you drive around the tip of the Snæfellsnes Peninsula, you'll pass by the fishing villages of Hellissandur, Rif, and Ólafsvík, which are all worth a visit. You can find museums, a theatre company, and whale-watching trips in these historical fishing villages. If you love birds, Snæfellsjökull National Park is an ideal place to visit. Most of the wildlife here consists of birds, so when you explore this park, you'll see a wide variety of bird species living among these volcanic landscapes. 2. Vatnajökull. Vatnajökull is Europe's biggest national park. It was created on June 7, 2008, and it covers 14,141 square kilometers, which is about 14% of Iceland. This park came together when the Vatnajökull Glacier joined with the previous Jökulsárgljúfur and Skaftafell parks. In Vatnajökull, you can see how ice and fire interact, which is a common sight in Icelandic landscapes. 3. Þingvellir. This park is really big, covering an area of 237 square kilometers. It was created in 1928. UNESCO recognized it as a World Heritage Site in 2004 because it's very important historically. It's like a special place for the people of Iceland because in the 10th century, they used to gather there to talk about and solve problems in society. It's famous for hosting one of the oldest parliaments in the world, called the Althing. Another cool thing about Þingvellir is that you can walk through deep cracks in the ground, and it feels like you're walking between different parts of the Earth. This is because Þingvellir is right on top of the Mid-Atlantic Fault, which is a huge crack in the Earth's surface. It actually splits Iceland in half. This crack is where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates meet. 4. Westfjords. Iceland has amazing natural beauty, especially in the Westfjords where there are fewer tourists. The Hornstrandir Nature Reserve is one of the last untouched wilderness areas in Europe. It's a great place for hiking with challenging terrain and lots of opportunities to see Arctic foxes, seals, whales, and many birds. If you visit Raudasandur on the Latrabjarg Peninsula, you'll find a stunning beach with pink and red sands. And don't miss Dynjandi, the most impressive waterfall in the Westfjords. The drive there is bumpy but offers incredible views, and you'll see how the falls collect water from the surrounding mountains and valleys. 5. Reykjavik. The capital of the country is Reykjavik, and it's also the most populated city with around 190,000 people living there. Reykjavik is where most of the cultural activities happen. One of the highlights in Reykjavik is the Harpa Glass Building, which is truly spectacular. You can go there to attend concerts and conferences. If you enjoy shopping, the main attraction is on Laugavegur, the main street. And if you simply want to take a leisurely walk, you can stroll along the shores of Lake Tjörn. You'll be delighted to see colorful houses built in the traditional Icelandic style, mostly made of wood. For those interested in visiting temples, you can check out the Fríkirkjan Church, known for its neo-Gothic style. Another option is the Lutheran Cathedral in Hallgrímskirkja. From there, you can explore the most famous streets and buildings in the city. And if you're into art, you can attend exhibitions at the Reykjavik Art Museum. The House of Parliament is also located in the center of Reykjavik. It's a beautiful classical structure from the 19th century. Additionally, you can find the oldest public garden in the country here. 6. Húsavík. In this place, you can see northern bottlenose whales, killer whales, and humpback whales. If you're lucky, you might spot a blue whale. This town is also a great spot to watch puffins. Iceland has most of these birds in the Atlantic area. If you want to enjoy the amazing sights in the Icelandic sky, you must visit this town. You can witness the midnight sun in summer and the northern lights in winter. 7. Borgarnes. Borgarnes is a town by the coast on a peninsula. It has about 2,000 people living there. Lots of tourists visit because it's between Reykjavik and Snæfellsjökull National Park. Borgarnes has shops and services for visitors. There's a museum about children and childhood in Iceland in the 20th century. You can also learn about Iceland's history from the 13th and 14th centuries at the settlement center. 8. Höfn. This small town is in southeast Iceland, and it's a fishing port. The population here is small. From this town you can see Europe's biggest glacier, Vatnajökull, in Vatnajökull National Park. You can go to the Höfn Glacier Museum, where you'll find exhibits about exciting explorers and their adventures. You can also visit an abandoned Viking village close to Höfn. It's not truly authentic because it was built for a TV show that never happened. But if you're an adventurer, these little details won't spoil your sense of excitement. 9. Vik. Vik is a little village 200 kilometers away from the capital. It's the southernmost town in the country and has only 400 people. Right in front of this village, there's one of the most gorgeous and famous black sandy beaches in Iceland. When you're in Vik, you should definitely visit 2 waterfalls, Skogafoss and Seljalandsfoss. At Seljalandsfoss, you can even walk on a trail that goes behind the waterfall for a stunning experience. Iceland is an amazing place to visit. It has beautiful mountains, stunning glaciers, volcanic landscapes, and breathtaking waterfalls. If you liked this video, please show your support by liking it and subscribing. Thanks for watching.